Hello.
Well, we needed theme music, Sam.
I thought about music today and I was like, I just don't know how this works, but
no, I
yeah,
just, as we're doing this, I'm like, the Oscar awards that they do the
yeah. Next year,
next
if we're
time.
still doing virtual events next year, we will absolutely have theme music. However, we do not, but I'm so excited that we have the forum to do this year at all, because
Yeah.
obviously, as y'all know, we were going to do this in May, and it didn't obviously work out because of the pandemic. But
Mhm.
today we are able to do and celebrate all of the local loveliness. So it's very exciting.
It's very exciting. We are in our regalia. As promised, I am wearing jogging pants on the bottom right now, and fuzzy slippers. But
Hey,
the tassels, man. It's you
all good.
gotta bring it.
We're very excited to also have our special guest here with us today, because we were just before we went live talking about how Jamie's kind of our silent partner in all of this
So
over the
true.
last 4 years. So we have the creator of our Local Love Truro Awards every year, owner of Clay Cafe Truro. Here is Jamie Ray. Hey, Jamie.
Hey, girls. Hey, everyone.
I'm so glad that you were able to join us for this. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think I've made the awards since the beginning, haven't we? We've done them
Yeah.
a whole bunch of different ways, too. So we'll have to come up with interesting new ideas every year.
It's awesome. And we kind of say, hey, Jamie, just do whatever. And you're like, all right.
Yeah.
And you come up with awesome stuff. Yeah. We like
It's
it that way.
good.
You like it that way.
Everybody else's first time seeing them is like our second time seeing them. So great.
And we just got a sneak peek of the finished product just before we went live, and they look amazing as always. And I just want to say before we get started, please, if you're watching along, comment, say hello to us in the comments so we know that you're there.
Yeah.
We hope that you'll also like rah rah cheer for the folks who win, because it's pretty exciting. And we're excited for the folks who are nominated too. We have a great town, and so we want you guys to comment and follow along with us, and obviously share your pictures too of you done up. And I was lucky. I borrowed a shirt from Karen at Elegant Steps, so I can show a little bling. But show your pictures, and then we'll do a draw after the show of our little Truro Buzz prize pack. Vonda, hello. Vonda's watching. Awesome. So, do we want to just get started?
Sure. Hey, can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yes.
What was the response like this year compared to other years where we're in such a weird year anyway? What was the
You
difference?
know, you know what? I think it was pretty much on trend. On trend. It sounds so fancy. But we had at the end of the day about 1,800 ballots cast, which that's 1,800 individual email addresses. So I think it's pretty much, I think, very similar to past years. We have such great nominees who throw it out there and ask for votes, which is great because they're excited about being nominated. So honestly, I think because everybody's online so much that they might have felt weird about making their nominations in the first round because it's such a strange year. And how do you do a nomination for an event when that event's not happening? But when we got around to the point of the voting, it was a typical year. It was me going in to check the email every day and going, oh my God, Sam, we got 100 more votes. So yeah, it
It's
was
pretty great. And it was because we decided to do this year, because we were like, well, this kind of feels like the best year to do it, because we're all kind of feeling um a little bit, what's, I don't even know what the word is, from the
wow.
pandemic.
Oh,
Blah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it
Sad.
feels like the best. Fill in the blank, exactly. So it feels like this is the best year to kind of celebrate all the awesomeness of Truro. And
Mm.
oh, Jamie, you've got love for your glasses from Carrie
Oh,
Berg. They're really nice glasses.
They are awesome.
Janet, I'm sure you look amazing with your tired mama look, Janet. You can still post your photo if you want to. Oh, Kelly's joining the club. She looks like a tired mama too. Hello to Lori Nearing and Debbie McNutt and Angie Guy. Awesome. I'm so glad everybody's commenting and watching along.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, and thanks, Carrie. I made it myself. It's like a smorgasbord of random things in my house because I wanted something fun on my head. So thank you for noticing. So we're going to get started with our first award. It's one that we've had every single year, and it's one that means so much to our community. And there's so many organizations and people and businesses that we can choose from. So it's always a good one, and it's close to our hearts. So hey, Alicia's watching. So the first one is the local business, organization, or person that you feel best supports our community through philanthropy or volunteerism or dedication to a cause, and also their desire to give back to Truro and surrounding areas. And the nominees this year were, we have 6 this year. Hey, Michelle, the top 6.
Yeah, we had a tie for the 5th place. So when that happens, we have 6 nominees.
That's 6. Yay. Awesome. So the nominees are Big Brothers Big Sisters of Colchester. I feel like we need like drum roll or something. Brent Fisher. That's what we need. We need Brent next time. He can still be here.
And highlight reels of like, from movies and that kind of thing. My God, next year will be out of control if we do this again.
It will. Big Brothers Big Sisters. We have East Coast Dental Center. We have English Jewelers. We have My Home Apparel. We have Old Road Barbecue. And last but not least, Truro Homeless Outreach Society. And so our lovely Vanna / creator of all of the awards, Jamie Ray, is going to announce the winners.
And the winner is
Big Brothers Big Sisters. Woohoo! These guys have won a couple of years in a row. Hey, Michelle?
Yeah. And I mean, they're just the sheer amount of giving back as a charity that they've done in the community beyond just the impact that they make on the kids and the grown-ups who are involved is just incredible, absolutely incredible. But we have to say, everybody who was nominated, it's one of those Sophie's Choice kind of awards, right? That everybody does amazing things in our community.
It's true. So yay. And we're going to try tonight, guys. Surprise. We're going to try through the magic of technology to bring on our winners. So here goes. We have with us live for the Local Love Awards, Mr. Nick Sharp. Hey.
Too bad I couldn't pass it. Too bad we couldn't just pass it.
Oh my God, that was great.
I know. Can you see it? I could see it happening.
Am I right?
Next year.
Yeah,
there you go.
Next year we'll do 2 so we can hand them off seamlessly.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Sam and Michelle. Jamie, of course, the awards look beautiful again this year.
Thank you.
Is it big this year, Jamie? A little bit?
Is it what?
Bigger?
No, I think they're about the same size as last year. Yeah, maybe it just looks bigger because
So Nick, you guys stayed open through the whole pandemic, right?
Yeah, we closed our building for a while, but the thing about our service model with Big Brothers Big Sisters is that we don't actually rely on brick and mortar to serve kids. So certainly we knew it was more important now than ever to continue to be here to support the families that we work with. So we tried really hard to do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, you mentioned it's a tough year, and that's certainly true for a lot of people, and especially our kids. So now more than ever, it's important that our young people have support systems and have positive relationships in their lives. And that's what we're able to provide at Big Brothers Big Sisters because of the support of our community. So I just want to say to anybody that volunteers with us or anybody that supports us through big bucks, or even if you stop by Fundy Scoops for an ice cream, from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of our team, thank you so much.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you, Nick. We're so glad we were able to have you here with us and to accept the award tonight. This is your third in a row. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Do you want to
And
drop that?
sorry for ducking out there. I hit leave studio instead of mute when the small creature that lives with me started barking. I will not make that mistake again.
All good.
All right.
Awesome.
Bye-bye.
Thanks,
Thank
Nick.
you.
Yes.
Perfect. Hey, first award went smoothly. I'm feeling pretty good about that.
Except I just decided to leave. I wasn't protesting or anything.
Hey, it's all good. So I'm so excited to see, I get excited for that friggin' big bucks every week. And just the sheer amount of work that organization does. I mean, like you said, Michelle, every organization was very deserving of being nominated, but I am definitely glad to see Big Brothers getting that recognition because they just do so much that you don't even see happening.
So true.
Yeah, so that's cool. And Nick's a great guy. So awesome. Would you like to do the next award, Michelle?
I would. I have to read it off. So our next award is our Most Loved Business Award. So I think that's a pretty self-explanatory, category. We have so many incredible businesses in Truro and area that this category always has a lot of nominees. So it's not like, you've got one that has the majority of nominees and then the rest are trailing behind. It's always really close when we're coming up with the final 5 nominees. And then it's really, really close when it comes to voting too. So our nominees this year are Enchanted Forest, English Jewelers, Lori's Bake Shop, which is delicious, Memory Bank Travel, and The Blunt Bartender.
Woohoo. So cool to see so many new businesses in the running, hey?
So true. I was so excited about that. And such a variety. Like, you can eat at the Blunt Bartender, you can plan your trip with Memory Bank, you can get something delicious from Lori. Unfortunately, Enchanted Forest is no longer with us, but they're no less loved because they're not here. And of course, English is filled with, I did not get these at English Jewelers. It's always filled with good things. I always call it diamond therapy. So,
and Lori, oh, that's so awesome. Very honored to even be nominated. Lori Nearing from Memory Bank Travel. That's amazing. Yeah. So, Jamie, you get to do the honors again. This is exciting. We need a drum roll. English Jewelers.
Fantastic.
Yay. So I'm gonna look, guys. I'm feeling pretty arrogant about my technology abilities.
Is Paul actually here?
So here we go. Hey, Paul.
Awesome. How you doing, ladies? How are you?
Hi, Paul.
Good.
Through the magic of technology, we're coming into your living room.
Yes, you are. Yes,
You look very relaxed, by the way.
Yeah.
What's that?
He looks very relaxed.
I am.
I know.
I just finished some golf, so I'm good.
Yeah. This is awesome. Shocking information, Paul Clark.
Yes, yes. I met Mr. Green today, so yeah. Exciting stuff.
What's that?
I said exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So congratulations. This is like, Michelle, you need to be my fact checker here. I feel like this is your third local love award, different categories possibly.
I think so.
I believe it is.
You've done customer service, I think was our very first year when we had the 15 different ones. Community contribution.
Yes.
Last year, maybe the year before, and then this year. So
it's pretty exciting. That's an awesome looking award, Jamie.
Thanks. You can have a drink here later.
Actually, you know what? I might put some champagne in that.
That's great. I love that. Yeah, we're so happy to have Jamie do the awards every year, and they look a little different every time too, which is pretty cool. So for those of you who win more than one award and you line them up, you can see the difference.
Yeah, no, they're unique like Jamie. They're very, very unique. Yes.
There you go. And
Awesome.
Paul,
No,
you're getting some love in the comments there too. We've got Debbie McNutt says congrats. Lori Nearing, who was up against you with Memory Bank, she says congrats, English Jewelers. That's excellent. Vonda says
Thanks,
congrats,
Lori.
guys.
That's
And Lori
awesome.
Bertram as well.
Good. No, we really appreciate it. We're pretty fortunate. We've got a great team down there, and I'll tell you what, we love all you guys out there as well. We really do, because without you, we're nothing. And I'm being sincere when I say that. So we really, really appreciate you guys voting us in and supporting us every day like you do. And 2020 has been a tough year, but tell you what, Truro and Colchester, you guys rock. You came out, you supported us, and you're still supporting us every day. We really appreciate it.
That's awesome. Thanks for saying that, Paul. And yeah, it's been a hard year for so many businesses, but it's good for us who love Truro and love supporting local to see you guys still going and showing up. So congrats.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome.
We appreciate
All right.
it.
Thanks a lot, Paul. We're glad that we were able to bring you on, and we'll give that award to you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yay. That's so great. I love it.
And we should, maybe this is a good time to kind of interject, because I think for the past 3 years, of some sort of level of most loved business, our friends at Novelty have won that category. I think there was new business, and anyway, they've won that category quite a few times. Everybody knows, Vonda, of course you're watching, and this week was not the greatest week for downtown Truro when it comes to crappy things happening to small businesses. We love you. We can't wait to be wherever you are, Vonda and Keith and all of your team. And I'm not being very eloquent about it, but we're very, know that our local love is with you.
Yeah, the heartbeat of this little corner area has definitely changed. Without Novelty, without King Coin, and that traffic coming and going, the vibe is quite different down here.
Yes.
So we are definitely missing it.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I mean, I've only been down a couple of times since, but you're right, Jamie, that area has, that was kind of the little hub was you guys and Nook and Cranny and Novelty and King Coin and all of those great businesses in that corner. So
a lot of people use those businesses every day. So yeah, they're definitely missed. And yeah, we hope to come back bigger and better.
Absolutely.
And a lot of local love planning happened in that. Coffee and tea at Novelty. So
I think Sylvia Estes watching, and Sylvia, I want to say that didn't we write that song, Sylvia? Remember we did the song "Oh What a Night"? We did to the sound, the tune of "Oh Sylvia," or sorry, vice versa.
Yeah,
I think it was written at Novelty actually. So. Yeah, I feel like I need to go back in my archives to even find that song. But that was definitely brainstormed and written at Novelty. So yeah, lots of memories. Yes, and Lori agrees. Bigger, better, stronger than ever.
Yeah.
Awesome. That is great. And so we're going to move on now to our third award of the evening, which is Truro Famous. Exciting. The person either living in town or away that you feel best represents what it means to be from Truro. And the catch here has always been that they do not need to have been born here, but they call Truro home and have made an impact locally or beyond our borders. This is our favorite. Sorry, I don't want to speak for you guys. This is my favorite award. I think if I had to pick, this would be my favorite.
It's fun. It's a fun award.
It's a fun one.
An award that has spawned merchandise. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
And weekly live chats on our Facebook.
Exactly. So
That's
we wouldn't be here right now without that award.
That's right. So the nominees for this year's Truro Famous Award are Alicia Sims, Andrea Monroe, Dave Guy, Jonathan Torrens, and Paul Clark. So the winner is Jamie.
Alicia!
Yay! Guys, and because I'm gonna try to bring Alicia on here, but before we do that, it's so important to note how close this award was.
It was very close.
Of all of the awards, this one was 100%.
Did we mention who the runner-up was?
We can.
Sam's like, we didn't talk about this. No, but our runner-up was Dave Guy, who has passed away in the past year or so, and was the voice of Truro Radio for quite some time. So it was really kind of cool to see a wave of support behind him as well. So it was pretty tight. So.
Yay. And we're seeing all kinds of love for Alicia in the comments. So again, by the magic of technology.
Alicia, who? Look at you. You look gorgeous.
This thing is so itchy.
Hey! It's so great. I was hoping you were going to pick that green top hat in your story this morning.
I forgot I even had this. I went looking in my closet this morning. I was like, what am I going to wear? And obviously, jogging pants on the bottom.
Yeah.
Fuzzy health walk slippers.
I feel like you've been nominated, maybe not the first year, but every other year for this award. So we're really happy to see that you're taking her home today.
I'd like to thank the Academy. No, I love the Local Love Awards. I love that you guys do this, and I'm so excited to even be nominated. So winning is yay! I'm very excited to display that in our hive.
Well, and it's funny. Oh, go ahead, Jamie.
We got to work on that. For next
we got to pass.
Yeah, I'm down here now.
So we can do a pass.
I'll take it.
We'll work on that for yeah. There it is. Oh, it's beautiful.
So good. Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. That's so great. And if you think about somebody, I mean, I think we talked about this when we chatted to you about your Truro famous stature. Is you're not from here, but man, you wear the badge.
I'm not, but you know what's funny? People say all the time, like, well, wouldn't you do this from where you're from? I'm like, no, I would never do this where I came from. I didn't love where I came from near as much as I do living here. So yeah, it would never have worked.
Yeah, no, it's so awesome. We're glad that you have adopted Truro as your little town, and you're just rocking it with Truro Buzz. And if you're not signed up for Alicia's newsletter or, whatever it is you're doing with all the business profiles and all of that jazz, it's just amazing. So thank you.
Thank you so much, guys, and keep doing what you're doing. I love all this local love.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
People still showing the love to Alicia. Lori Bircham says, congrats, Alicia.
Thank you.
Oh, and Carrie's loving on your outfit.
Right.
That's awesome. Thanks, Alicia. So up next, Jamie, I just had a memory.
It's like, I heard a noise.
The award is still intact. I'm just kidding.
We're all good.
I just had a memory when people were commenting on Alicia's outfit of year one, when you wore those light up sneakers to the Local Love Awards. Everybody was talking about those sneakers. They were awesome.
They were awesome.
Yeah, they were like LED shoes that the kids wear, only for adults.
Yeah.
Very great. Yeah. Took a while to find, but it was fun.
Yeah. And I remember hearing you. What's that?
They're the kind of shoes you wear to get an award, right?
Right. Yes. Absolutely. I remember you having to explain to so many people where you got them from, and it was fun. It was very cool. All right, guys, we have another award. I don't know what it is because I'm getting distracted. Oh, Michelle, it's you. You're up.
It is. Now, I'm going to have to get you to read the blurb for me, Sam, because I seem to have deleted them from where I'm reading off.
Good. I've got my cheat sheet, so I was
prepared. I know you do, because you always are prepared.
And I just have a terrible memory, too.
Oh, well, yeah, and I'm just like, I went to do this list. I'm like, I don't know where my blurbs went. Anyway, so our next award is the most loved local event. Please read, Sam.
Here comes the blurb. And speaking about events, you know my love of events, so this one hits close to home. Because 2020 is not the best year for this category. That is absolutely true. But we have had such great events in Truro. Which ones are you missing or looking forward to next year? So people were voting on which of our events are their favorite.
Yes. So our nominees are Country Rocks the Hub, the Nova Scotia Provincial Exhibition, Rock the Hub, Truro Pride, and the Truro Farmers Market.
Hey! Those are
And the
some
winner
great
is
nominees. The Truro Farmers Market.
Second year in a row.
Yes, this was a really close category too, because we have so many amazing events in Truro now that it's just really, really fantastic. And hats off to, again, everybody who was nominated, but the Farmers Market pulled it off again.
Yay. And you know what I think is happening right now at Sylvia Estes' house is that there is a farmers market, mini social distanced proper party.
Is that the noise I just heard up the road?
Yes, and I am about to bring on Ms. Margaret Compton.
Yay!
How are you? Oh, can you hear us, Margaret?
Oh.
Can you hear us? Oh, there's a delay.
There's a delay. Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, but I can't hear her.
Oh.
So, Margaret, we might be having our first technical difficulties of the evening.
Typing, so let's watch the side.
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
Yeah. We have to stop watching the Facebook stream and watch the stream live.
See, we're here. Yeah.
So we're getting lots of love for the farmers market. Margaret looks gorgeous in her outfit, but she cannot hear us. So we're gonna have to, unfortunately, Margaret, pull you from the stream, and we'll get your award to you very soon. The Facebook stream and watch the stream.
Oh, it's really big delay.
There's a really big delay. So sorry, Margaret.
Oh, we love you. Yes. We love you very much. And this year, I mean, the Truro Farmers Market, if we had had an innovation award this year, holy cow, you know, when it comes to doing, you know, I hate the word pivot with a mad passion, but they deserve to use the word pivot in terms of going from, you know, the market being open to being closed, and then the web orders, and still continuing to have all of that local everything available, and making it work with their fantastic volunteers. And I'd like to buy Margaret a coffee one day and sit down and talk about the headaches she probably had getting all of that up and running. But I know so many local people appreciated the fact that the market kept going. And, you know, it was still a Saturday thing. You know, you still got your favorite market goods on a Saturday. So well done to our friends at the Truro Farmers Market.
It's awesome, and I totally wish I was at that party right now.
Yeah, like it's down the road from you, up the road from me.
Yeah, Jamie, you should just go there on your way home and join the party. Awesome. So we have our next award.
Is our last award.
Our last award. We have made it till the end. And Jamie, every Truro Famous chat we have, we talk about this award with our nominees. or not with our nominees, sorry, with our Truro famous peeps that we talked to. And you are absolutely one of the most Truro famous people, because I remember when I used to be at the Clay Cafe a lot when I worked with you, everybody would come in and know Jamie. You'd walk down the street with Jamie and everybody would stop and talk to you, whether you knew them or not. Everybody knew you.
Town is awesome like that, you know.
It really is.
Like why Alicia feels at home here too, you know, like it's a really welcoming, awesome community for sure.
Yeah, it is. And we always ask our Truro famous people your favorite place to show off Truro. So we're putting you on the spot before we give out the award.
Well, my first thought would be this place.
Yes.
Here,
of course.
This is where I spend the majority of my time. But other than that, I would have to probably say it would be a toss-up between the downtown and the park, Victoria Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's yours, Sam? We never ask each other what our favorite is.
The favorite place to show off Truro is absolutely Victoria Park for me. It's where I live, you know, so for people coming to visit, for me, it's like so quick and easy to show them just the amazing trails and all of that. It's a close second to that, though. I'm with Jamie. The close second to that is especially like, you know, where the Civic Square is and the downtown core, and with my friends who bring kids. I'm not just saying this because you're on the call, Jamie. It's like go to the Clay Cafe, or, you know, go to the library, or go skating in front of the library. Those are other very close seconds for sure.
Yeah.
It was really exciting when the Atlantic bubble sort of, you know, happened, because we get so many grandmothers coming in here in the summer with their grandkids, right? It's part of when the grandkids come to visit, this is what they do. And I was worried that we weren't going to see them, but we did. And they came out and they supported us. So it's awesome. You know, I cannot say enough good things about our community and the people around us.
Well, very well said. I 100% agree. So let's do the nominees, shall we?
Yes.
So, and we've talked about this, the description, but I'm going to read it again. When family or friends come to visit, either before the pandemic or during the bubble, this is the place, whether it's a shop, a restaurant, a recreational area, a landmark, etc., the place that you take them to show off just how fantastic our town is. And the nominees were downtown Truro, so generally speaking, downtown shopping core. The Fundy Discovery site, which I was actually at for the very first time the other day, and it is stunning what they have done down there.
It's one of my personal favorites. That's grab a coffee and go to the title board is one of my favorite things to do.
Sorry, Michelle, I didn't ask you. I got distracted. But yes, that is absolutely The other is the Truro Library. That was another nominee. And last but not least, of course, Victoria Park. And Victoria Park has won every year and has garnered the most nominations.
The nominations and the votes. When we were talking earlier, Sam said landslide. It's not landslide. It's like tsunami. How many votes we get for Victoria Park, but it's so true.
Has it been every year?
Every year, yes.
Yeah.
So
we're just we're burying the lead here. The winner.
So we're actually, I was leading into letting folks know that due to that, we are giving 2 awards out for this category this year. So as a Lifetime Achievement Award, the first winner is Victoria Park.
The underdog.
And now I'm going to try to bring Mayor Mills on, but I don't see his face, so it may just be audio. So hold that thought.
Okey-doke.
Mayor Mills, are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yay! I can
hear
hear you, but I can't see you.
I'm dressed as the Invisible Man tonight. Okay?
I thought maybe you accidentally put on a Halloween costume instead of a fancy outfit, and then you
I was torn. I was torn. Okay.
Thank you so much. And you've accepted this award every time we've had the Local Love Awards, yes?
Yeah. I think you're going to have to change it to a Lifetime Achievement Award.
It is.
Yeah.
Something like that.
No, there's no competition. And so this will be, we're pretty sure this will be the last year for Victoria Park winning. Next year, it'll be your favorite place to show off Truro that isn't Victoria Park.
Good. Okay. Well, I thank you very much. And I'm going to thank all the people who voted for Victoria Park, as you say, and I've heard many of the comments tonight. Victoria Park is a go-to place for generations who come here for a number of different reasons. And especially this past year, certainly as a place to go and feel a little bit of freedom, take off your mask, walk, listen to whatever, the birds or silence, and get your thoughts together and feel refreshed when you leave. So I can see why it has such a strong affection for a lot of people. So can't do it without the merchants and other people who work and live in town, because you help us with the finances to maintain the park. So we're very appreciative of that.
That's awesome. And it's just, it really is that pride. Like, it's the one place or one of the places high on the list where you're just like, can you believe that this park exists in the middle of this town? It's just amazing. And the upkeep, the staff that keep it looking so amazing every year are just incredible.
Yeah. Well, I love when people visit from away and they've never been to Victoria Park before, and they're just, you know,
one of the things, if I can interject, one of the things too is the Rail Yard Bike Park. Now, if you've ever been up there, just about any day of the week at any time, you'll find all kinds of people, all ages, biking through our park. So I think that'll be one of the attractions in the years to come that will receive a lot of attention. So again, it just takes advantage of the natural beauty we have. And so, yeah, good things are happening.
Wonderful.
100%. I live near the top of the park, Mayor Mills, and I see so many people going up there with their bikes. It's just lovely. And the way they have it all marked and signed with all the great purple signage that stands out really nicely. It's really, really well done.
And I just, I'll close on this. There's a lot of wildlife, and I'm not going to mention the ones that are most evident, but there are little snakes up there. There are all kinds of things. If you look really hard, you will see. Also, a lot of people don't realize the geological significance of Victoria Park. We had a man from Australia come here, and the rock formations down by Jacob's Ladder in through that area are rather unique. And there's only a couple of other places in the world you can find the same formations. One of them is Australia. So, yeah, a little tidbit. So, but so if you really want to get into geology, there's some interesting things to study up there.
That is very cool.
It is.
I love that. Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Congratulations.
So I can pick up the award, or is it going to be delivered?
We're going to get that to you at Town Hall.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome.
Anyway, thank you for all the work that you're doing and putting on this event in spite of the conditions. And again, I think that's what makes Truro very, very special. Love it.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So I realized halfway through when I was talking to Mayor Mills that I skipped over Novelty as a nominee. That's so terrible.
Oh, no.
I did. The other 4 nominees are Downtown Truro, Fundy. I got so tied up talking about the Fundy Discovery site, I lost my place on the page.
I distracted you. I'm sorry.
The Novelty Bookstore Cafe and the Truro Library. So my apologies, Vonda. I know you're watching and you're probably rolling your eyes at me right now. So the second winner, because as we said, nobody's ever going to compare to Victoria Park. They just won a Lifetime Achievement Award. The second winner, wrong way, mirror image, is Downtown Truro.
Yay!
And it's pretty cool to see this as the second highest nominated spot because it's grown to be such an amazing space for people to visit in Truro.
So true. And so many, downtown Truro is so many different things. It's every business in downtown, every, town employee who works with it, like the Downtown Truro Partnership, everybody works so hard to make our downtown really awesome. I think that we're lucky that we have such a growing, and even in the midst of 2020, our downtown is pretty awesome. So I think it's well deserved. It's become a place where we go to show off Truro. We don't just bypass downtown and go to the park anymore. People, like you were saying before, go to Civic Square, go to our restaurants, our patios. I've said it so many times before, but patio season this year was amazing because everybody, you could have space for it, you put it at a patio. So
absolutely. And we're excited to have join us right now the executive director for the Downtown Truro Partnership, Jen Manton. Hey, Jen.
Jen.
How are you?
She's muted.
I think I'm muted there. Hi, how you doing?
Good.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. This is exciting.
It is exciting. And I know the Downtown Truro Partnership has won in the past for the Festival of Lights. And I think that was nominated again this year. Hey, Michelle, just not in the top.
Yeah, it just wasn't in the top 5, but it was in there for sure.
Yeah. But I personally think this one's more exciting for the downtown to win. What do you think?
Absolutely. I think especially this year, because it really kind of mirrors I want to mirror what Michelle just said about it encompasses all the people that make downtown Truro really, really great, which is what tonight is all about, right? Yeah. And even just like listening to you guys talk about the other organizations and people in the area, downtown Truro really reflects all of the amazing people and things that are happening in our area. And particularly this year, I want to give a shout out to every single person, like you said, Michelle, that works and plays and stays in downtown Truro. It's been a crazy year, good and bad. There's lots of positives, but lots of negatives. And the business owners in particular, so all of our store owners, all of our restaurant owners, the people that run the farmers market, the library, people that work at the town, the parks and rec staff, all of these people have just rallied, and it's made the summer still be a really great, fantastic summer. And I think that's going to flow into our fall. And it's definitely, I know the park is up there. I get that the park is amazing, but downtown Truro is just becoming this really cool niche place where there's so many things you can do. It's amazing. So it is, for me personally, I mean, mind you, I'm biased, my favorite place to take people and tour people through when I'm showing off Truro. So
totally. And Carrie Burke jumped on and said resiliency in 2020 was the downtown. And that does sum up a bit. I mean, watching you guys help to deliver goods from the stores to different places and watching you rally for your businesses downtown. I mean, it really is great that you guys were able to be that support when obviously it was needed the most.
Yeah, it's been interesting, but it's also great because I think that the Truro area has done comparatively, not that you like to compare, but comparatively really well compared to other areas in our province. Truro, downtown Truro in particular, is still able to kind of pull together and do well despite everything that's happened. And it's been nice to see, but it's the people. I can't get over it. It's the people that own businesses like Jamie, Clay Cafe, such a fantastic place, and all the different areas in the downtown core that have just pushed through and done really well amidst all of the chaos. So I'm really happy and proud to be part of the downtown community. And this award is just icing on the cake. It's awesome.
Yay! Yeah. And it's just right across the street at Clay Cafe. So we'll get it to you very soon.
Sounds great.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us, Jen. That's awesome.
Great.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
I know. It's good to see you guys too.
Great.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. That is so awesome. I really do love that. It's kind of the perfect year for, I mean, obviously when you look at the other nominees, Novelty and the library, They're both in
downtown is everybody
too.
You know, the downtown is all of us working together as, you know, a big collaborative effort.
And Jamie, you can probably speak to this better than anyone, but like, don't you feel like, and I mean, I don't know if Vonda's still watching or not, but just with Vonda and the guys, the folks at King Coin and TNV and the Kung Fu business as well, you know, when bad things happen, I feel that this community of business owners in Truro is a bit unique in the way that they rally together and support people.
I feel like they are no matter the circumstance. I mean, there are plenty of little chat rooms that we have, and we call on each other and collaborate with each other all the time, all year. So I feel like, you know, yeah, tragedy happens. Definitely people stand up and want to be involved and want things to be better. But I feel like our downtown has always had open arms, you know?
So true.
I love the collaboration. We talked about that when Mariah was on the show too. The show, I'm calling this a show now.
An episode, so it must be a show. So.
Yeah, right? We talked about that the collaboration, I feel like, you know, even businesses that you wouldn't necessarily expect to collaborate with one another are all, I find, are so keen to collaborate and to partner because they see the value in those partnerships and growing their own business. And I think Truro's unique that way. I really do.
I feel like there's got to be, I don't know what the stats are, but there has to be more female entrepreneurs in this town than any other town. It is insane. I feel like there is a lot of female business owners in this downtown. And I think maybe that has a lot to do with it too. I mean, you know, with the Women's Social Network that you do, Sam, that, you know, just helps bring everybody together. And it's such a collaborative effort. And it's just like open arms. We just have a fabulous community.
Yeah, I agree. I really do. And I mean, I think, like you said, tragedy doesn't have to happen in order to see it, but I think it does bring it to light. And this week is no exception, that's for sure. And yeah, I just think, you know, I know you over the years have done lots of collaborations with different nonprofit organizations locally, and I mean, and probably are still planning to with, you say, the United Way and CMHA and all those spots, hospice. So it's nice to see that collaboration happening too. Yeah, there's so much in Truro. It's so hard to choose, and that's the thing we hear a lot when people are voting. It's like, how do I choose? Especially now that there's only five awards. All right.
We just had a really awkward moment of silence.
We were all waiting for somebody else to speak. I think
it is awkward. So how are you more awkward in this situation?
It is, because like you have to kind of like read people's like body language to see if they're going to speak next.
Yeah. Well, people do this now for work, right? They have these meetings like this.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
You're looking at one of them. Yeah, I do it all the time. And I'm getting used to it, weirdly, which is probably going to be bad when we go back to quote unquote normal, because I'll just want to stay in my basement. Carrie, thank you for saying great event. Lori says Truro is truly beautiful. And Sarah McCurdy, this is the perfect thing to end on. Sarah says better together. And
totally
hope that by celebrating tonight that we were able to bring some light back into some of the darker days that we've had this week. And
this year,
this week, this year, this whatever you want to call it, this craziness. So thanks to everybody for watching along. Thanks, Jamie, for making the awards for us, and also for joining us.
I enjoy it so much, and I hope I can do it next year too.
Yes. Well, hey, there, we've got it now on.
We're doing
it. We have to do, like, you know, we have to find a way to pass.
I know we do.
Yeah. Like Jimmy Fallon would do on the Tonight Show, you know, like you need love to do some drums, you know, we'll get it.
Yeah. Our budget for next year will definitely include Questlove, Jamie. Definitely. Yeah. That's awesome. All right. Well, thanks, guys. And we have a Truro famous chat next week with Jane Gorley Davis on September 24th at 1 p.m. I'll be sharing that event in the next day or two. So hopefully you guys will join us then. And happy Local Love Awards.
Thanks, everyone.
Congrats, everyone.